Across the American countryside, a silent war is raging, not against humans, but against one of the most destructive animals ever to roam U.S. farmlands, the wild boar. What began as a small population introduced centuries ago has now exploded into an ecological and agricultural crisis. Today, an estimated 6 million wild boars roam across more than 35 states, leaving behind billions of dollars in damages every single year. For U.S. farmers, these animals are a living nightmare. A single sounder, that's what a group of wild boars is called, can wipe out acres of crops in just one night. Corn, soybeans, peanuts, and wheat fields are their favorite targets. They tear through irrigation lines, uproot seedlings, and destroy fences meant to protect livestock. The USDA estimates that wild hogs cause over $2.5 billion in agricultural losses annually, including crop damage, equipment destruction, and disease spread to domestic animals. What makes this problem worse is the boar's extraordinary intelligence and reproduction rate. Female boars or sows can give birth twice a year, with litters of up to 12 piglets each year. Within just a few months, these young ones mature and begin breeding themselves. In ideal conditions, a single pair can theoretically lead to hundreds of descendants within a few years, making population control nearly impossible without human intervention. Behaviorally, wild boars are cunning, adaptable, and surprisingly strategic. They move mostly at night, using thick brush and wetlands as cover. Their acute sense of smell allows them to detect food several miles away, and their muscular build helps them dig deep into the ground, damaging not just crops but also soil composition. Their aggressive nature makes them a threat not only to property, but also to humans and livestock. There have been several documented cases where farmers or hunters were severely injured during surprise encounters. That's where hunting becomes not just a sport, but a critical management tool. Across Texas, Georgia, and Florida, hunters have stepped up to help control the booming hog population. Thermal scopes, night vision gear, and aerial hunting have all become part of modern wildlife management strategies. These hunts help reduce numbers where traps and fencing fail. However, experts emphasize that hunting alone cannot completely eliminate wild boars. It's only part of a broader management plan. Wildlife management agencies are also exploring scientific and ecological methods to balance the problem. Strategies include targeted trapping, sterilization research, and public education on not relocating or feeding wild pigs. Farmers are encouraged to report sightings, maintain sturdy fencing, and work with local agencies to build long-term control programs. But this battle is ongoing. Every time one area seems to gain control, boars migrate to another, continuing the cycle of destruction. Their intelligence, adaptability, and reproductive strength make them one of the toughest invasive species in North America. In the end, wild boar hunting in the U.S. is not just about tradition or thrill. It's about protecting farmlands, preserving ecosystems, and maintaining balance between man and nature. As long as these resilient animals continue to roam freely, the hunters, farmers, and wildlife managers of America will remain united in a common mission, defending the land from the unstoppable force of the wild boar.